Hello, once again, this is Antonio, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. Now, this is another case from Judge Bandoh. Bandoh, I don't know. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it right, but very, very quick case. When you're at the wrong place, with some place you don't even supposed to be, you go to the people's house, and what you do? You slap the victim. You were told not to go to the victim's house, and you go back to the victim's house. And what makes it ironic is the victim was arrested and the defendant was arrested. You talking about a big bowl of toxomania? That's exactly what happened in this regard. Quick case. You hear the police going to speak of the occurrences, what happened. Um, stay, leave the domestic violence alone. If you are done with each other, you don't have to put hands on each other. It does not make any sense to do that. But nevertheless, this is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please, please, please like these videos, comment. Lately, we're not even getting any views on this channel. I'm not sure. Just put it in the comments. What type videos do you want to see? Because I'm not being pushed. It's like the channel is dying. I'm not sure, but put it in the comments what type videos you want to see. I put out videos every day. It takes a lot of work to put out these videos, and when you put out a video and you barely get 100 views, you'll be like, okay, I need to be doing something different. Just go ahead and just shut this down. But nevertheless, let's keep pumping out the. I'm gonna keep pumping out the videos until y'all tell me otherwise. But let's dive into the content.
All right, Mr. Wolf is there. This is the state of Georgia versus Ricky Lamar Wolf, case number 2024, WA 824 and also 826. All parties are present and have announced ready to proceed. Ms. Payne, is your case.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, 1 second, please. Lieutenant Officer Michael Richardson. Officer Richardson, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear that do you swear the testimony you're about to receive is the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I couldn't hear you, Officer Richardson. I don't know if you connected to the audio, if it's muted or what.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I said I do.
Give me, can you state your name, please, sir?
I'm Officer Michael Richardson
And where do you work, sir?
at Clayton County Police Department
And how long have you worked there?
for a year now.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find your one. One second. And in your time working there, did you have a chance to come in contact with the defendant, Ricky Wolf?
I did.
Do you remember what date it was?
It was July 8th of this year.
And what caused you to come in contact with him?
I was responding to a domestic disturbance call at 1048 Flat Shoals Road. I believe it was apartment 1312.
And who did you make contact with when you got there?
I made contact with the victim, whose name was Regina Glass, if I'm not mistaken.
And what did she tell you?
She told me that a man named Ricky was inside of her house when she got there earlier that day, after she had told him to leave several times days prior. And then she was in an argument with him, which resulted in him slapping her in the side of the face.
And the 1048 Flash Shoals Road, is that in Clayton County?
Yes, it is.
Did she tell you how she knew Mr. Wolf?
They had dated prior.
Okay. And was Mr. Wolf allowed to be back at her apartment?
No, he was not, according to her and her friend who also lived at that residence.
And do you remember who her friend was?
I believe that was Akeisha was her name. I can't remember the last name.
Did Miss Keisha Giles, did she witness the defendant slap Miss Glass?
No, she didn't, but she told me that she heard an argument. And then after the argument, when Miss Giles walked out of the apartment, was when she saw her face. She had a mark on it.
And did she, when Miss Giles stated that she saw the mark on her face, did she state that that was a new mark?
Yes, she explicitly told me that it wasn't there before she went into the apartment.
And when you were able to make contact with the defendant, did he make any statements to you?
He told me that Miss Giles had allowed him into the house and that he did not slap her.
At the end of your investigation, did you decide to take out warrants for battery and criminal trespass against the defendant?
Well, I arrested him that day for that, yes.
And why did you arrest him for that?
Because of the marks on Regina's face, and I had testimonies from 2 people saying that he was not supposed to be there and that he was there that day.
And do you see the person on the platform today that slapped Miss Glass, causing a mark on her face, and was at the apartment after he was told not to be there, and on the Zoom platform today?
Yes.
Can you identify him, please, sir?
That's him right there in the orange jacket.
Thank you, sir. No further questions.
All right, Mr. Lane.
Good morning, officer.
Morning.
Did you ever establish, did Mr. Wolf have a key to the apartment?
He did not.
Oh, he did not. How did he get into the apartment?
The lock was broken on the door, is what I was advised by Regina and the other female that lived there.
How long's the lock been broken?
I don't remember how long they said.
Okay. Was there any video from a cell phone or a security camera available?
No, there was not.
Okay. And this one other individual that was there, I guess, was it Akeisha Giles? I guess she heard some things. Did she actually see Mr. Wolf slap Miss Glass?
No, she did not.
Okay. Did anyone else witness this?
No.
Okay. And did Miss Glass seek medical treatment?
I don't believe she did. She was also arrested there.
Okay. And from what I guess you could tell, there's the mark on the left cheek. Did that look like it had just occurred, or is this something that could have happened
It
somewhere
did.
else by somebody else.
It did look like it had just occurred, as the face was still, it was still a little pink. I took pictures. It should have been attached to the report as well. But it didn't look like it had been there.
Okay. Was it bleeding?
No, it was not bleeding.
Oh. All right. Thank you, officer. I don't have any further questions.
All right, any redirect?
Oh, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any other evidence on behalf of the state?
No, Your Honor, the state would rest.
All right, Mr. Lane, any evidence on behalf of the defendant?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Payne, did you waive your right to open?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Lane.
Your Honor, the defense would submit with the testimony of the officer.
All right, Ms. Payne.
The state would just rest on the evidence presented by the officer then.
All right. After hearing the evidence presented, the court does find sufficient evidence and bind this case over to the state court for further prosecution. This matter is adjourned.
All right, so thank you for tuning into this video. Like I said again, leave the domestic violence where it needs to be, and that's alone. Put your hands in your pockets. Stop putting your hands on each other. Once you get in the system, you're not getting out of the system. Your record will follow you for all the days of your life. If you try to do whatever, you try to get a contract, you try to get a home loan, now you got to start explaining yourself. And it just doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense if you got to keep explaining yourself for all of the transgressions that you do. You know what I'm saying? So put it in the comments. How do you feel about this case? Very short case. Like I said, again, he goes to the woman's door. He slapped her. She probably fought back as well. Both of them, according to the cop, gets arrested. And now you showing up to court. And of course, the young lady, she probably got her own trial date. And you probably wasn't no good for each other anyways. But then you get these soul ties, right? So when you are having intercourse with people you shouldn't, and then you get these soul ties with each other, now you can't even break it apart because your souls are connected. But put it in the comments. How do you feel about this case? This is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, subscribe. We put out 6 videos today, and I don't even think a video got 300. I don't even know. It's like YouTube shelf my channel. It's just ridiculous. So the more likes we get, the better it helps the channel. And if not, then we're going to have to take the channel into another direction. But once again, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Thank you for all the comments we get. And